They said Hollywood was brutal, but honestly, no one expected the battlefield to stretch into the blogosphere until Blake Lively decided she'd had enough. For years, she stayed silent, flashing smiles on red carpets, hiding the bruises that don't show up on skin, the emotional kind. But behind the scenes, Perez Hilton, the self-proclaimed queen of all media, had been relentlessly hammering away at her image post after post, more than 500 in total. Now Blake isn't just clapping back, she's taking him to court. And trust me, this isn't just a lawsuit. This is a digital war years in the making. It started back when Gossip Girl was at its cultural peak, and Blake Lively was Hollywood's golden girl, talented, glamorous, and beloved. But while fans were obsessed, Perez Hilton's site became a running smear campaign. From unflattering paparazzi shots to snide captions and suggestive headlines, Hilton posted and posted over 500 times in just a few years, painting Blake in every light but the truth. He called her fake, accused her of sleeping her way into roles, and speculated endlessly about her personal life. Some posts were thinly veiled mockery, others full-on character assassinations. And the worst part? They were designed to stick. Once Hilton's words hit the internet, they spread like wildfire, reposted and rehashed across forums, gossip sites, and social media feeds. Blake's team tried to contain it, but honestly, it was like playing whack-a-mole with grenades. Friends say the post took a real toll. Blake was known for her upbeat personality, but sources claim she would check the site at night and spiral into anxiety. It wasn't just about ego. It was about the fact that casting directors, brands, and even charities she worked with were seeing these same headlines. Perez wasn't just a gossip blogger. In the mid-2000s, he was a cultural gatekeeper. If he painted you as difficult, desperate, or even washed up, it really had ripple effects. For Blake, that meant lost opportunities and honestly, endless rumors she just couldn't shake. Even when she was landing major film roles, those whispers kept following her. Whispers that were born from Hilton's posts. And, unlike a bad movie review, these weren't critiques of her work at all. They were attacks on her as a human being. The final straw reportedly came when Perez's site published a piece that recycled long-debunked claims about her personal relationships, something her legal team had already warned him about. That, insiders say, is when Blake finally decided enough was enough. So the lawsuit isn't just about the posts themselves, it's actually about a pattern of targeted harassment, defamation, and what her lawyers are calling a, quote, calculated campaign to harm. And here's where it gets even messier. Perez Hilton has, made a career out of pushing boundaries, but this time, the receipts really aren't in his favor. Screenshots, timestamps, archived posts. Blake's legal team has them all. And according to court filings, they're totally prepared to prove that these posts were not only false, but actually maliciously crafted to damage her reputation. Now, the entertainment industry is watching pretty closely, because this case could actually set a precedent. For years, celebrities have complained about online harassment from gossip bloggers, but most of them just stayed quiet or settled things quietly. Blake's decision to take this all the way to court really signals a shift. If she wins, it could totally open the floodgates for other stars to sue over years-old online content. For Perez Hilton, it's honestly a nightmare scenario. He's already admitted publicly that his old blogging style was, quote, mean and hurtful, but that apology might not hold much weight in a courtroom. The trial could well unearth the worst of his archives, dragging out every insult, every cruel doodle over celebrity faces, and every fabricated rumor. And here's the twist. What started as a feud between one actress and one blogger could, honestly, turn into a referendum on internet culture itself. How far can free speech really go before it becomes targeted harassment? Where's the line between commentary and cruelty? For Blake, this is personal. She's not just fighting for her own name. She's fighting for every young actor, singer, or public figure who's been bullied online for clicks. It's about the fact that, in the age of viral content, a single headline can stick to you forever. True or not? And make no mistake, this case is already having ripple effects. PR teams are reportedly combing through old blog posts, podcasts, and YouTube videos looking for anything that could, cross the line into defamation. Influencers and gossip accounts are suddenly rethinking their captions. And fans? Well, they're split. Some are firmly in Blake's corner, calling this long overdue. Others defend Perez, saying it's all part of the celebrity game, that if you're in the spotlight, you should be able to handle criticism. But this isn't criticism, it's character assassination on repeat. And here's where it gets really spicy. Court documents hint that other celebrities might be willing to testify. Names aren't confirmed, but insiders say at least 2 A-listers have reached out to Blake's team, offering to share their own experiences with Hilton's coverage. If that happens, this could go from a one-on-one lawsuit to a full-blown industry reckoning. Imagine a courtroom where Hollywood's elite line up to detail years of public humiliation, names, dates, receipts. For Perez, that would be catastrophic. For Blake, it would be vindication. And for the rest of us, it would be must-watch history. This isn't just gossip, it's a turning point. The verdict could redraw the boundaries of celebrity coverage in the digital age. Whether you're Team Blake or Team Perez, one thing is certain. The era of unchecked online smear campaigns might be coming to an end. And when the gavel falls, the shockwaves won't just hit the tabloids, they'll ripple through Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and every platform where a headline can make or break a reputation in seconds. The question is, will Perez Hilton's empire survive the storm, or will this lawsuit be the post that finally takes him down? What do you think? Should celebrities fight back against years of online attacks? Or is this just part of living in the spotlight? Drop your thoughts below, because this case isn't just Blake Lively versus Perez Hilton, it's the entire internet on trial.